All right. GAC everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Spotlighting Builders on Arc. And today with me, I have Barnabas from Tower Exchange, and he will be talking to us about Tower Exchange, what they are up to, and what we can look up to from them in the coming future. So, without much delay, I'll just get right into it. So, Barnabas, you're welcome, and co-hosting with me today will be David and Benny. Um, we are also supposed to. Barnabas is the co-founder, and we have Cheat Code, who is the founder of Tower Exchange. Um, having a little bit of lag on his side. So we would actually be kicking off, and should he join later on, we'll be adding him on stage too. So good to have everyone here, and Barnabas, you're welcome. Good to have you, bro.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you so much, the chatter. It's good to be here. Thank you, David, for having me too. So I'm the co-founder of Tower Exchange. My founder is currently indisposed, but he'll be joining anytime soon once he has a chance to join.
All right. Thank you for that. So without much delay, we would like to just start with some few questions like how did you come into um the building network? How did you come into the Web3 space, and at what point did you decide that you were going to not just be an observer, you're actually going to build something that would make the crypto space better?
All right. So I joined the Web3 space around 2024, 2023. At that time, I was more of a beta tester. So basically, what I did before now is that I looked for projects or applications and I tested it, and I got rewarded for doing so. So that experience gave me a lot of insight when it came to understanding what the user wants and what the user needs, especially when it comes to user interface. Because my role currently in Tower Exchange is the chief operating officer and the chief product officer. So that experience of testing multiple dApps at once, looking through various wallets, really gave me that insight. So from that insight, I registered on SuperProf as a verified tutor. I taught cryptocurrency and Web3 for about 2 years plus. I'm still teaching it right now, but I'm no longer that active as I was before. I became the best tutor, and I became an ambassador for SuperProf. So in case you guys don't know, SuperProf is a global e-learning platform. So they have various skills there, and I was one of the top ranking tutor for cryptocurrency in Nigeria. You guys can go and take it. So that also helped me connect with users that are not really crypto inclined. So along the line, I saw a lot of product launch fail. I saw a lot of products stay, and I then realized that um, there are products that I know that people want, but you just have to ship it and get it to their faces. So the first Web3 project that I participated in was Centrum Bot. I and Collins were the ones that co-founded it. So basically, Centrum Bot was a Telegram trading bot on the Sui, Base, and Solana blockchains. So we gathered our team. We tried to take it as far as possible in terms of marketing, in terms of getting it to the right consumer, and it's still running up to today. But we saw an opportunity when ARC came along. One thing that really made us really want to build Tower Exchange, especially on ARC, is because we realized that the trend of stablecoins has been going very up. A lot of people are now adopting stablecoins, especially the dollar denominated ones. So we had this conviction that okay, we know that there's stablecoin issuers everywhere. Seco is one of the largest stablecoin issuer. If we are to build a stablecoin focused blockchain, we need to get into the biggest issuer's blockchain, and that was Seco. So right from the get go, we had the idea to make sure that okay, let's just build an aggregator. First of all, it's cost effective and it's a bit easier to manage before you start building a full-fledged DEX. So we did that. And yeah, that's how Tower Exchange was born. Started socials and yeah. So that's how Tower Exchange was born. Oh, sorry.
Interesting. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Sorry. Yeah, interesting. So, I'm really excited to hear about your story, your background, because I mean, people usually see the kind of milestones that Tower Exchange has been able to achieve, and they automatically just feel like, oh, this guy just fell out the sky and became who he is in the space today. So I'm really happy to know about how you sort of became the Barnabas that we know today, um, as the co-founder of um, Tower Exchange. So yeah, I'll just be going on to another question that I'll be having for you today, which is relative to the problem Tower Exchange is solving. So right now we're in an era where a lot of people are able to build, different things just by vibe coding, talking to AI, and literally almost anyone can build almost anything, nowadays. So I want to know, like, what is the problem Tower Exchange is solving, and how exactly are you positioned different from other dexes?
All right. I just want to confirm if you can hear me clearly.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
All right. So problem that we are trying to solve is a problem that we experienced ourselves. When a user wants to like move between USDC and maybe another regional stable coins, they usually have to navigate through different exchanges, bridges, liquidity pools, and network. So what we are building is that we're trying to bring all this complexity into just one single experience. That is why, if you notice, what we normally say is that we aggregate liquidity and optimize routes so that users can actually have easy access to regional and international stablecoins with fewer steps and better execution. So, as your point in terms of vibe coding and the rest, we know that yeah, vibe coding is a very good tool, but most of Tower Exchange we made sure that it was built from scratch. Some in as much as it might look easy to execute, we had to make sure that we get a very good developer. His name is Elliot, by the way. You can see him on X as Base Dev. You guys should give him a follow. So our developer built Tower Exchange from the ground up, and it wasn't easy at first. We had a lot of hurdles, but we were able to do it. So our long-term goal is to make sure that regional stablecoins across Africa and Latin America are as easy to access as USDC. And we are glad that Seco formed StableFX. So that has given us a lot of access to some regional stablecoins. And yeah, so that is basically the problem we're trying to solve.
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Before I move on to any other question, I would like to find out from, David or Benny, if you guys have any question that you would want to um, ask our host, our guest today. So,
Currently no question at the moment, but hopefully, um, if we like shed more light on the product, or if we have like a little bit of demo, then we can have questions moving forward.
Me,
okay, cool.
yeah,
Okay, yeah,
actually,
Benny, you want to say something?
let's see when there is more info on the product, and also as well, kudos to Barnabas for this great product, because it's not actually very easy to build a product and then push up the marketing. And then building in this space, we just used to many people just used to build without relevance, something like that. But then checking in on this great product that Banaba has built is actually making sense. So open to, since you said you started with one of the seal project as the builder, and I just want to ask how is the journey going for you as a builder on Arc? Just like how is it? How is the support going and everything? So if you can shed light on that before you go on about the product, very very grateful.
All right.
Barnabas, are you speaking?
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. A call came in, so my network cut short. So as I was saying,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for what you said. Yeah, and it has not really been easy in a way, but building on Arc, how was the experience like for us? Um, First of all, I want to give a huge kudos to the Arc and Circle team. They have really been very supportive when it came to Tower Exchange. They were one of the first few people to actually spotlight us as verified builders in the ecosystem. So huge kudos to Sam for actually doing that for us. So building on Arc has been okay. It has been okay in a way, in the sense that we actually have all the tools we need. One thing that I like about Circle is that their entire stack is so prepared. Like, I've not seen a blockchain stack that thinks about everything that a builder might, like every single problem that a builder might face when it comes to stable coins. And the ones that are not actually there, like in terms of the problems that they have not yet solved, because normally we usually check in with the DevRel team and they're already building it already because they saw that it was a problem that people were requesting for. So Arc is very developer friendly, in my opinion. If you're a developer, you will love building on Arc, and we really love building on Arc. Another thing is that Seco itself is a giant. Getting the support from Seco in terms of joining the Seco Alliance program was another huge highlight that really made us happy. Because it took a lot of back and forth and requirements to actually get in as we are right now. And that is a really huge marketing push for us in terms of testnet volume. That really gave us a lot of testnet volume, gave us a lot of traction and it really validated us as a serious project. So far it has been extremely fine so far. It's really extremely fine so far. So right now, currently I think Arc has really done a lot of initiatives in terms of for builders. In terms of the various hackathons, I think they have hosted so many hackathons that I cannot even count anymore. I've been following them each one by one, Second and Arc. So in terms of building, they are extremely supportive. My advice to builders that are trying to build an Arc is that once you see a problem, sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Once you see a problem and you see that the problem has a wide enough audience to build it, like has a wide enough audience that are actually experiencing that problem, then you build with quality. One thing I really see builders do is that they rush through their builds, which is okay if you're participating in a hackathon. Obviously, it's a deadline. But when you see that the problem is big enough and you know that, okay, there are a few competitors, then you build with intentionality. And that is something that we really did for Tower Exchange. Every single thing on Tower Exchange was intentional. Right from the design, the branding, every single thing was intentional. So yeah, it has really been fun, honestly. And I'm just waiting for Minute, honestly. I'm very anxious about Minute. I just hope that Minute goes well, and yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
That's really nice. Thank you. It's actually great seeing the great words you talked. Now ARC also support the builders, and also big shout out to Sam and Bobley. I think they also is supporting force for builders and everyone on ARC. It's actually great. So Chata, you can go on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really amazing to see. I mean, when it comes to building a product, I think solving a problem is definitely very important, and at the same time, learning from the experiences as you scale your product is equally as important, because those experiences over time compound into, a sort of library, a store of knowledge relative to crypto, and it really helps in the long run and builds a better portfolio for you. So big shout out to Tower Exchange, big shout out to Barnabas. Like we've rightly said, like everyone has rightly said, we are really looking forward to mainnet to see what the mainnet is going to bring for us in the coming few days. Yeah. Um so I want to ask, why ARC? So like when it comes to you already mentioned that you decided to choose ARC based on stable FX and you know the stablecoin market relative to USDC on ARC. So I also want to just know, apart from the fact that okay, you guys are a stablecoin DEX aggregator, is there any other peculiar reason why you decided to choose ARC? Like maybe some sort of maybe the community or the extra support from the team or something else.
Sorry. Could you just repeat your question again?
Okay, yeah. So I said relative to your decision to join ARC, what else is there that sort of influenced the decision, apart from the fact that it is one of the best place to build for stablecoin DEX aggregation. So maybe relative to the community or something else.
All right. Okay. That is a very, very good question. So, as I said before, we were really focused on building a stablecoin application. So we saw, I think last year, around last year, November, December, uh, um, fourth quarter of last year, um, Seco announced their stable FX. So basically, the stable FX is just a coalition of various regional issuers of stablecoins. And seeing that we have seen how stablecoins, in terms of dollar denominated stablecoins, have really grown in value, Seco saw that opportunity to actually dive into regional stablecoins. And we saw the opportunity too. Initially, when we looked at it, we saw that stable FX was initially going to be based on ARC initially, before they will start going multi-chain, if they still plan to. So that was really one of the things that really pushed us, because it just that gave us the direct infrastructure to build this natively, rather than treating stable coins like an afterthought on a general purpose chain. So we really saw a strong opportunity to become that infrastructure and connection to make that stable FX reach the hands of users effortlessly. Because if you just reason this now, normally for you to get foreign exchange currencies, there are two things you can do. First of all, you go to your bank and you buy the currency, which is expensive. Sometimes it's expensive and it's stressful. Or you can download a Neo Bank app and you get the currency, which they charge high fees. So
Uh,
we
um,
know that the problem of FX access is an issue, and stable FX has just immediately solved that thing for everybody. But in as much as they have solved it, it is still hard for you to get access to those pairs. because we tried getting access to the pair and we saw that there was a lot of hurdle, a lot of applications that we had to use. So Arc is just the starting point, in my opinion, and it's the best starting point for us because the issuers, they are the best issuers of stablecoins, that the largest issuers of stablecoins. So we're going to leverage on that technology, we're going to leverage on that partnership, we're going to leverage on that support, bring Arc globally with the stable FX and make regional stablecoins more popular. We then we grow from there. Then we grow from there. So yeah. So if you notice, Arc is a very unique blockchain. I will always tell people that it's extremely unique. The utility is just beyond thinking. You know, we have seen a lot of blockchains before, but when you study Arc and you study what Sequoia has done, you understand the kind of adoption that they are targeting. As a project, you need to be inside. And when we saw that we need to be inside, we just delve in. We made sure that we're Sequoia aligned, and we make sure that we worked closely with the team. The team are I will say this again, the team are very supportive to projects that are building seriously. I'm not going to lie. Once you're a serious builder and you're focused on shipping, and maybe you're doing your marketing normally, they will really support you. So that question I think I've answered it before, but it has a lot of nuances to it. So yeah, I think cheat code is about to enter. I don't know whether if you could add in. Is he request? I think he's requesting to be added. Please, can you add him? Oh yeah, the cheat code is here.
GM, everyone. Am I
Yo, Jim.
audible?
Yep.
All right, GM chatter, GM David and Benny, apologies. I had like a couple of things to sort before
So
jumping up on stage. Sorry.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. So I was saying I had a couple of things to sort out before
Okay.
joining in.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
So yeah, I guess we could also get to share in your view and your experience relative to your experience on Arc so far as a builder. I mean, Tower Exchange has grown to a very, very significant place in the ecosystem, and I'm very, very proud to see that these are more or less like builders from my region who are actually pushing some really big moves on the chain. So I just want to ask, what has your experience been so far building on Arc? And what would you say your journey as a builder has been so far? So like, what was it for you as a builder before you came to Arc? And after you came to Arc, what changed for you? What did you see on the ecosystem?
All right. Thank you very much. I just want to confirm that I'm still very audible.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So
So, um, I've been in this space for quite a while. I think around 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. But I started intentionally building in 2025. Started up with a mini side project. It wasn't really a side project. We had big dreams for it, but I think then we didn't have the experience. We didn't have like it has always been me and Barnabas, by the way. So we didn't have the experience. We didn't have like the go to market strategy. We didn't have the people to help. So we had to learn on the job, so to speak. We had to learn from our own mistakes, our own experiences. There were some lessons hard coded in all of that. We were basically playing catch up with the first project we endeavored on. We didn't have the complete technical team. There was always something to get done, and we would have to outsource. When you're building, And that's one thing I'm going to say, right? When you are building, you need to think about the core architecture of what you're trying to build and exactly the stack you would be needing for that build. And that was something we did not really consider. We weren't sure the stack we would be needing. Uh, we assumed we would be needing a couple of stacks, and then we later found out that wasn't necessary, and what we assumed, we were wrong in our assumptions, so to speak. So yeah, like I said, some really really um, good lessons were hard coded from that experience. I won't call it a bad experience, but it wasn't a great one, right? Because we didn't get the kind of support we need, like we're getting now on the Arc blockchain. We didn't get the kind of push. We were basically just doing our thing and learning on the job. Um, and that project is still actually live to now. We have never given up on it. And I still do not intend to give up on it. It's Centrum, but I've been referring to, by the way. So, and then towards the end of last year, a friend of mine texted me and was like, "Oh, bro, I know you're a builder and all of that. You should check out Arc Blockchain." I think that was October. Arc testnet went live on the 25th, and I joined the Arc Discord officially on the 31st of October 2025. So it was like 5 or less than a week later, I was part of the Arc community, and then I learned. I read the docs. I wanted to understand what I was getting into, and I noticed that USDC is the native gas, and that really piqued my interest among a couple of other things. But that was like the core attraction. So I told Barnabas, I said, "Bro, this is what we are going to do, right? We are going to build a DEX aggregator." And he was like, "Why?" I said, I've done my research. We are going to build a DEX aggregator that will be powered by AI." He said, "Oh, okay." So I started painting the picture for him, and he started to get familiar with what I had in mind. So first thing first, we had already known what we were going to do from last year, but we came live, I think, January this year because, like I said, we learned some lessons and we put in those mistakes because it's one thing to learn lessons and it's another thing to not actually. It's one thing to make mistakes and it's another thing to not learn from those mistakes, right? So
Yeah,
we decided
yeah.
to get some focus and know exactly what we are getting into, what we are trading, and we started to get the team together. And like I always say, um, TOA has been a very intentional project for me from day one. Right, every single thing you see screams intentionality when it comes to TOA. Um, it's not something we are just doing for the fun of it. We enjoy building, but it's not for the fun of it, right? We are trying to solve a specific problem, and I hope we actually make that solution global and mainstream. I have a vision, or we have a vision, to make regional stablecoins accessible. And yeah, because we realized that people want to hold value in their local assets, and what better way to do that, right? We already know that the mainstream US pegged stable coins are there. They are mainstream, they are live. But what about the non-US pegged assets, the not so popular ones? Like for example, today, I think all of us speaking here, we're all Nigerians, and we just launched our CNGN, which is the compliant Nigerian Naira stablecoin swaps. We just enabled it onto our exchange, and this wasn't something that has been previously thought of, right? CNGN has been there, but where do you actually get liquidity for CNGN? Yeah. That's the big question, and that's
Yeah.
our why. So yeah, basically, so Arc it was different. They had a DevRel team. I was dedicated to a DevRel. I had a dedicated DevRel or community manager team. Team has been my friend from day one in the Arc community. He created a dedicated channel just to support what we are doing, just to support our vision. And from there, he's the entire Arc team has been helpful. Team, Mike, Sam, uh, yeah, just name them. So the support we couldn't get elsewhere, we got very warm support from the ARC team. We got when it comes to building and even in terms of marketing as well. Um, we've been spotlighted by Sam on the ARC Builder Spotlight, and that is something we do not take for granted. And all of that just Pira, right? It just it was one small ball that just kept rolling and rolling. It was a snowball that just kept getting bigger. And here we are today. But yeah, I don't know if that answered your question or that gave you like an overview of my experience, but that's like the summary of it so far.
Yeah. I mean, thank you, man. Thank you. You
No problem. Appreciate it.
how it has been. And doing, yeah, yeah, you guys are really doing, a wonderful job, putting Nigeria on the map, and it's very, very beautiful to see. I really, really just hope you continue to get all the support that you need to take Tower to the very, very height of, the vision that you've envisioned for it. Yeah. Um, so, quickly, David, if you are there, please, I would like you to bring up my screen so that Cheat Code and Barnabas could give us a walkthrough. Or Cheat Code, I don't know if you. Okay, yeah, okay. So,
All right.
I guess, yeah.
So
So,
Chatter, you'll be my proxy and I will do the walkthrough. Is
all
that
right,
is that how it's supposed to
all
work?
right. Yeah, or if you want to share your screen, you can share your screen. But
No, no, no. I
just
actually can't. I'm on mobile right now. But yeah,
okay,
you
okay,
can be my proxy. So
okay,
basically, you
okay.
can see you can now trade the compliant Nera on that's the ad board. You can bridge to Solana Devlets. You can now trade CNGN on Tower. So I think we should try that one out first. So let's say you have, so I can see you have some USDC. So let's try to swap some USDC for Nera, right? So select a token, chatter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, no,
Okay.
the other one. We are going from USDC to CNGN. Let's see how it works in real time.
All right. All right.
Amazing.
So
So you put the amount you would like.
okay, let's see 5 years
All
to
right.
see.
So there is a problem with this. This isn't accurate, by the way, but yeah, it's testnet, so this might have to suffice. Obviously, 5 USDC, it's not 5 Nigerian naira, right? But it was pegged
Yeah.
by our dev team. So, but we at least we would work on it. It's something that's being worked on. So you get the code and you just click on swap.
Okay. Okay.
So currently only our
Well,
router has that support.
okay, you mean for CNGN?
Yeah, specifically for CNGN, you can only trade from our pools. I don't think any other pool Tower currently supported or any other router Tower currently routes through um supports CNGN. So yeah, you you'll just find us there.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I think my network is a bit slow. I'm waiting so I can
That's fine.
sign the message. And yeah,
That's fine. These things happen. Maybe you might have to refresh. Okay, I think it worked. Yeah,
all right.
you're good in.
Yeah.
So you see, it can really be that easy. And basically, that is like
Okay.
the MVP. So now you have some CNGN. You can go and use it to get some. I don't know what's your favorite snack, shawarma. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. I really I think power my lot.
all right. So you can use your 5 naira, so to speak, to get some shawarma. But basically, that's like,
Okay.
is there something else you would like to do on Tower? Maybe. Okay, I personally love our new dev community. So please go to developers. I want to talk
Okay.
about that specifically. So if you are a developer and you are looking to leverage on what we have built on Tower, we will you spoke and we listen. You gave the feedbacks and we listen. And today you can start your integration with Toa from our developer console. I think it's devs.toa.exchange. And basically that's it. You can, so when you click on start integration, it takes you to our dev console where you can get API keys to put in your app or in your DApp. That so when you click on start integration, it redirects you to our dev console. Some of our supporters so far has been Gates, Hibachi, Xilonet, basically the people you see there, Circle as well. Yeah, please click on start your integration. That will, is it not clicking?
Yeah. I did already. Yeah, it clicked. It took me to another tab. So, and I'm only
Exactly. So
sharing
you
this
go to the
particular
next
screen.
tab. Okay. So yeah, uh, like I said, you
Or would you want
can. No, it's fine.
would
I
you want
don't
me to
think you're
share
a
my entire screen?
developer. Yeah, I would actually love for them to see
Oh,
what
okay.
our
All
dev
right.
console looks like.
Okay,
So
you
I
know
would
what?
like
Let
to
me
see the
try and
new
share
tab.
my entire screen.
Okay.
Let me try and share my entire screen. Yeah, so
Right.
actually, I'm actually building something. I'm actually building Trader 6, and I've been in talks with Barnabas. I've literally been like on Barnabas' neck for you guys API integration, like for weeks now. Like I literally was sending him stickers holding battle axe in his DM, like,
Well,
bro, where's the
you
API?
have it now. You have it now, brother.
So I mean, when I saw this, I was really,
You have it
yeah.
now, brother.
So I was
So
really happy when I saw this.
basically, we have
Yeah.
like some things we are cooking up for developers, right? If you are a developer, you are looking to integrate Toa Exchange in your DApp, whether it's on testnet or on Arc mainnet, you can get a 1 year free API keys, so you can integrate Toa into your DApp, um, 1 year for free, right? But it's time based and it's for a limited number of builders. This is our way to give back to fellow builders and people from the Arc community. So basically, I think Chatter already has the API keys, right? Uh,
I haven't actually integrated it yet, but I already got the link, and I'm going to actually start working on it like very, very soon. Yo, David, are you there?
Am I audible?
Can you
I
bring up
said
my
that's
screen?
fine. Yeah, please,
Okay,
please,
okay.
please do if you can.
David, please, can you bring up my screen? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So,
So
yeah, I
the
guess
new
this is
tab,
the point.
and exactly, so you can create your own console where you can manage your API keys and all of that.
Okay, so, like
Have you previously created an account?
you just fill in your details.
You could create a dummy account.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
okay, yeah, I guess this might take a while, a little
Yeah,
time.
it's
So
fine. It's fine. Why are you showing us your password? Guys, don't try this at home. Rule number one: never show your passwords on a live stream. I would never support any of this, but I am hoping and guessing that this is a dummy account. Please do not use that account as your real account, chatter. I beg of you. Do not
yeah,
try this
sure,
at home, builders. You will
sure,
get hacked.
sure.
So basically, I think we are running out of
I can
time.
stream.
So if you have any questions about our dev console, about what we have been building, you could reach out to me. You can reach out to Barnabas. You could reach out to us on Discord or on X, and basically ask any questions. Right, Chatter. There is no need for us to see your password anymore.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Barnabas, what's up, my
Uh,
guy? Are you still there?
Yes, yes, I'm still here. I was just
All
listening to
right,
you guys.
this was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun, honestly. Like, thank you so much, Chata. I think next time, we really love to really live stream it properly. Maybe do a complete walkthrough of the entire platform. That would really make sense.
exactly. I'll
Yeah, I
really
would
be
love the
looking forward.
next time too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll really be looking forward to that. In the meantime, I'll try and make sure I do not use that particular account since the whole world has seen
Please,
my
if
password.
you have to change your password, I think you can change your password.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna
do
do
not
that.
do not do that. That was a bad security practice right there. I
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do not support that.
yeah.
All right,
I
guys.
totally.
Any more questions you guys might want me to answer before I jump off?
Yeah. So, just lastly, what's next for Tower Exchange?
Okay. That's easy. Mainnet 16.9.26. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
What's next is basically mainnet, right? And we'll keep refining what we've built. We'll keep um listening to you guys share your feedback, because Toa is built on the back of the community, right? The core of one of our core principles is community, and that's why we have a dedicated feedback channel on our Discord for people to basically drop their views about our product, and that helps us constantly refine what we've built or what we've been building. But I would like to point out that as much as we are open to open criticism, please, we would love for it to be done in a way that is not detrimental to our project. But yeah, we would keep refining, we would keep building. Uh, I don't know, you guys should just uh, keep your eyes peeled to Towers Exchange X page, because we have like updates coming up. Like it's going to be like uh uh a series of updates like back to back. I don't know. Barnabas, I think Barnabas has something planned for you guys. I think for tomorrow, but I don't know. I can't really say much. He doesn't tell me much. I yak a lot.
Okay. Okay. Um, that's cool. So I guess I'll just go try and sweet talk Barnabas in the DM. So I'll see if he can give
He
me.
won't share. Barnabas is an action word. It's an insider joke, but he won't share.
Okay,
Hey, God.
okay. So I guess Barnabas is synonymous to strong will. So maybe we'll start swapping, strong will for the name Barnabas. So yeah, I think this has really, really been fun, and I really enjoyed this session. Big shout out to Cheat Code, big shout out to Barnabas, who are the founders and co-founder of Tower Exchange, doing really big things. Yeah. They've really been on serious motion for the ARC blockchain and crypto in general. And yeah, like we have said, we would most likely, definitely, not most likely, we'll definitely be hosting them some other time, and we'll have some more updates and better planning for that next session. So yeah, in the meantime, I would just say shout out to everyone who joined. We really appreciate each and every one of you, and you know, yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys. We have this spotlight every Thursday, and next week we'll be bringing up another some other builders from the ecosystem who will be also talking to us about their products, and we do that every Thursday. So yeah, big shout out to everyone, our guests, Cheat Code and Barnabas. Big shout out to our co-hosts David and Benny, and big shout out to everyone who joined. So I hope you guys have a really nice rest of the day. Yeah, we'll be bringing the stream to an end now. Or David or Benny, you have something to say? Barnabas, Cheat Code, you have something you want to say?
No,
Uh,
negative.
Not, nah, not really, not really. Thank you so much for having
yeah.
us.
Before I go, I would just like to say thank you very much for having us. This was more fun for me than it was for any of you. I promise you that. And it would have been more fun if I was pre-informed that I would. I, I would take any chance to talk about Tower Exchange, right? I would take any chance to demo Tower Exchange, but um, maybe there was some sort of misinformation. But yeah, and if you have any questions, I think my DMs are open. OX cheat code, which is O and then X cheat code. That's my X username. You could also reach out to Barnabas, or you can reach out to us on Discord. We are active on literally every platform, even on LinkedIn. So you can check us out on LinkedIn at Tower Exchange. Yeah, we've also been cooking there for a while. And yeah, so until next time, I guess. Thank you, Chata. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, David. Thank you, Barnabas.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining, and like you rightly said, until next time. So see you. Goodbye.